Don't there's a whole keep it that maybe on everything from physics part 6. Okay, now that you understand the whole picture and understand that all the expanding galaxies are recycling energy that is spreading out into space and pushing each other away from each other, you understand how this entire expanding energy field is pushing away from this extremely massive and dense object that is very, very far away in space, outside the expanding visible universe. So all the explosive energy spreading out into space, pushing force in the area between that object and the expanding visible universe in space accelerates the movement of the expanding visible universe in space. Away from it all the time, as all the internal pressure of that explosive energy is always changing into more and more linear movement away from it. We are like a building of explosive fuel. But when you understand this correctly, you understand that the rocket itself is also made up of congestion areas of energy spreading out into space. We humans made the expanding fuel on an expanding rocket explode, disperse faster into space, and thus we are able to utilize the pushing force contained in the expanding fuel that disperses into space to make the expanding rocket's motion accelerate away from the center of the expanding Earth. Even though that extremely massive and dense object that we are pushing away from is very, very far away in space outside the expanding visible universe, it is still very, very much closer to us than the object that we are pushing towards at an accelerating speed. We do not feel this accelerating speed because the speed of each expanding quark is accelerated in that particular direction as a separate expanding visible universe. It is still very, very much closer to us than the object that we are pushing towards at an accelerating speed. We do not feel this accelerating speed because the speed of each expanding quark is accelerated in that particular direction as a separate expanding visible universe. And all the energy pushing away from the centers of these objects is dispersed into a larger and larger area of space due to the expansion of the sector slowly accelerating its speed. And when you're pushed against such extremely fast energy that collides with this extremely dense energy at an extremely fast speed, I guess anyone can understand that nothing else can follow from it, but that this extremely dense energy pushing force is strongly dispersed into a larger and larger area of space, etc. So yes, that's how it is. I am the one who figured out how the universe really works. Everything is just the eternal recycling